Hello, my friends, and welcome back to PlayStation Underground. We are playing King of Fighters XIV on PS4. It is out August 23rd. What better way to celebrate that than to be joined by John and Daryl from Atlas? Hello, gentlemen, and thank you for joining me.
Hi, Clemens. Thanks for having us. We are burning to fight to show off King of Fighters XIV.
Second time's the charm. So we are playing as Antonov right now, who is the recently revealed boss character in the game. Is he new to the series?
Is he?
Daryl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally new.
You can talk, Daryl. He's just like nodding. So he's a beast. I like how we're just wailing on Kyo right now in training mode.
He's like 1.5 times the size of Kyo. Maybe
he's like a big dude.
Yeah, maybe he's 2.5 times the size of Kyo.
It looks like he does not skip leg day.
He does not.
He really trains himself hard. I already said this. I'm going to say it again. Where do I purchase his belt? I love it. There's a little secret in there that we're maybe going to see later.
I think basically your average
mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So, Daryl, I don't know. You've been basically just training with him for a few minutes now. What kind of fighter would you say Antonov is?
I think he's just a really big powerhouse.
Okay. That's my middle name. You know what I'm saying?
Once
Brian
he gets
Powerhouse
in,
Clemens?
he just tries to land as much big damage possible. Very simple.
Okay.
Not too complex. Just really hard hitting.
Okay, excellent. Would you define him as like a grappling style character, or is he more like close range style?
Mid to close range.
Mid to close.
He only has
okay.
one command grab, which is not even a fast one.
Wait, show that. It's like the most unorthodox grab I could possibly think of.
I'm just going to introduce your face to the pavement.
Let me lunge with my back at you and then grab you that way. Daryl, I don't know if you can try and show off that super spectacular sweet combo that you were showing us earlier, but let's sprint him into the corner.
Stand over here. Yeah, I'm not playing right now, for those wondering, because I am the scrubbiest fighter of all time. So we bring in our ringer to show off all the awesome moves that Antonov can pull off.
I literally have not even.
This one.
Oh yes. And nope.
Dropped
Try it again. I literally have not even touched this game, so I'm so glad you brought Daryl along to play.
Same here.
Because I would just not be in a good place to do that. Oh,
there we go.
This it? Is this it?
Yes.
Yes. Kablamo. Additional
Ouch.
kablamo. And there it is. There it is. Now that is a stylish dude. So
you know that he's not going to get rid of his cigar without having a spare one. So.
No, absolutely not. Shall we jump out to the main menu and show off some other characters? What do you think?
Let's do it.
Sure thing.
Are we done Antonoving?
Oh, we can still. You want to Antonov some more?
No, I think we got it. Like Daryl said, he's
Very
a bruiser.
simple and just
Do
does
it.
the huge damage.
Let's do it. So, King of Fighters XIV, kind of in line with the tradition of the series, has 3-on-3 combat. That was just training, so it was just 1-on-1. But
it is in line with the series, but you may notice for the first time in a numbered series, thank you all the people on Twitter who have corrected me, it is in 3D.
Yeah.
And traditionally it's a sprite-based pixel game, and no longer.
No longer. We want to jump into versus mode?
Let's do it.
All right, so we have very. By the way, I love the name of the profile. We have discreetly blurred out a character that is listed on this menu, so just don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Daryl, make sure to not hover over the character, because we'll have to blur out a much larger section of the screen.
Maybe it's not even a character. Maybe it's no.
Maybe it's just another random. It's random part 2.
But you'll notice if you spend the time to count those individual boxes, there are 50 of them hanging out from the very start.
That's unbelievable.
That's a lot of dudes.
That is a huge roster, dudes and dudette fighters.
Like Nakaruru from Samurai Showdown with her Falcon. Yeah,
are we gonna try it out?
We should see Nakaruru.
So Daryl, what are pick 3 fighters you feel really comfortable with? Potentially maybe 1 or 2 that we have not seen recently or are new to King of Fighters 14. Besides Antonov.
Long, good choice.
King.
Not so
Very
good
nice.
choice. No,
Why?
it's fine. King's been around for forever. She was like super top tier in King of Fighters 13. And it's all the time in the EVO finals.
Now, if I were to name a child Love Heart, I mean, like,
You'd still be doing time.
Okay, all right, yeah. Just wondering. If like if I decide to have a second child and
Yeah.
baby's born, like what should we name this baby? Loveheart.
Loveheart.
Yeah, why not? What are
Better
the
than like liver or
like liver? That was the best you could do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna leave the comedy to you.
No.
I'm
Please,
terrible.
please take some comedy. I will not be able to do all the comedy. Loading screen.
Whoa.
All right, we're here. So we got King up front. Now we're going to observe Daryl's majesty against the AI. Poor sweet AI.
Oh, poor AI.
At least finally AI is blocking.
Hey, AI's got. They do some stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't actually know what we have it set to. Here's something I want to tell you about myself, John.
Okay.
Is
Tell
that
me.
I am actually like supremely fond, maybe even unusually so, of backgrounds in fighting games. I love games that go the extra length to give you stuff to look at in the background, because you sure as heck are going to be seeing that background quite a lot.
They are very detailed.
Like, for example, are these party guests waiting for a soiree in the back here? And maybe they're just like, oh, there's a street fight going on outside. Let's check that out while we wait.
I like the girl in the pink dress talking to the guy. I hope they're having like a very awkward first date conversation, because they're standing a little bit far apart. Oh no! Look, he just tried to make a move, and she's like, get off me.
I thought she was just like adjusting her hair.
It looked like she just did a full-on, get away from me.
So what we're gonna do?
Don't talk to me.
Perfect game, by the way, Daryl. Very nice. Very nice. Can you speak a little bit, Daryl, to these characters that you've selected here, like how they feel in King of Fighters 14?
I can do a little bit.
I know that you didn't want to talk too much on camera.
I'm just very bad at talking and playing at the same time. But
that's totally fine.
So
let us down.
Immediately loses his perfect run.
So King, I feel, still plays about the same that she does in 13. She just lost mostly Air Fireball. But what she lost in Air Fireball, she gains in Max Mode in this game. So when you go into Max Mode, like Kyo just did, you have access to your EX moves. And for her, she gets this EX Fireball, which used to be a full-on super in 13. I think it's pretty strong in a game where you're supposed to be zoning each other out and going back to the fundamentals. So it's really hard to deal with when she has more Max Mode. And I think it still makes her pretty strong, even though she lost her Air Fireball. She gained a new tool.
That was excellently said, and he was still playing the game. So I think that you should have full confidence going forward.
There you go.
Full confidence.
Whoa. That's.
What are you singing, by the way?
That's the theme song that's in all the trailers and everything.
Okay,
so
but it's your song, right? Okay.
It's from the King of Fighters.
Okay. Look at that jacket.
Pretty stylish. Shunei is one of the new characters. He does, that. Lots of electricity-based damage.
I was hoping that we were going to go back to the previous stage so that you and I could role play as that awkward date in the background. But you know what? I feel like we could find an awkward date in this stage as well.
There's two people sitting right there.
I can't see them. It's kind of dark.
They're just to the left of the pillar. They're looking kind of intently.
Yeah, they are, yeah. I think they're looking intently at the giant whale.
Yeah. I also like to think that maybe...
Wait, real talk real quick.
Yes.
Aren't whales spectacular? They're such massive creatures.
They really are.
How are they alive on this planet?
No one knows.
Think about it for a second. I know that this is about King of Fighters and not about marine life, but just for a second, let's appreciate whales. Okay, Whale Awareness Week, here we go.
Don't whales... whales are mammals, and I think they have hip bones, too, or some weird, skeletal structure thing.
Well, now I know that we're going to get a whole bunch of folks coming in and leaving us whale comments.
We're going to have some whale biologists in the comments, and this is going to be great.
King of Fighters 14, hashtag whale parts. All right. So
she just did a full split sweep thing. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, let's stop talking about whale. Also, Daryl, stop killing them so quickly because we don't have enough time to talk about each of these characters. Did you already get through? Wait,
I think that was two.
Okay,
I think there's one left.
So Daryl, give me a lowdown on this character here.
Long.
She covers a lot of the screen, as you can see with my kicks. I cover all sorts of areas. So she controls the space mostly in this game.
Yeah, that's awesome. She has crazy range.
Not super huge on a lot of combos. She has a lot of flexibility. I can do this long sweep into the long mid-range kick, keeping myself safe. I have an air attack as well. I can combo this.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, nice block. I am so glad that Daryl's playing and not me.
Oh, so glad.
Nice.
Nice little climax here.
Ouch.
Ow. So that looked lethal. I mean, did she just kill a person? I mean, that's really dangerous.
The King was chiropractic.
It was chiropractic.
The King of Fighters tournament is serious business.
I
so-
know it is. Antonov does not mess around in
Yeah,
the
it's
various
very
tournaments that he puts on.
Very important to keep your spine aligned. So she was just helping him
Do you,
out.
can you play again and then show us one of the other people in your lineup that
Yeah,
you just
that's
had?
what I was doing. I was changing
Okay.
the order up. So
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go to Love Heart now.
Perfect. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, so you were saying the things that you like in the game, besides all of it,
It's
are...
the fact that for someone like me who is completely terrible, when you're playing through story mode and you lose to the AI on easy because you're, again, like me, awful
Terrible.
at fighting games.
Sure.
And terrible in general. Thanks.
No, I just meant
So-
terrible at fighting
yeah.
games.
Sure you did. Sure. No, if you lose, they give you the option of having, different levels of, maybe if you had started off with some meter, you'd be fine. Or maybe if they start off with 75% health, give it a shot that way. So it's very good about, like, helping
You
you.
a way
Yeah.
to not lose.
Not just being like, oh, at least you tried. Or, no, you're not, you can't get this? No.
Right.
Go home.
Right.
There's some concessions you can make along the way. So
Cool.
it's super nice. I
Okay.
really appreciate that.
Okay, Daryl, hit us up with the real talk now.
So Love Heart is there's a new character in this game, brand new. She's actually from a pachinko game from SNK called Skylove. She's an air pirate, so
I can
that's why
tell.
she has the sword.
Very nice.
Oh, we should go to the Air Pirate stage.
She's very unique in this game. Doesn't have quite huge combos or really good moves. She can space out with the sword attack that actually negates fireballs.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
She has this lunge attack. It's very slow and you can't combo into it, but it has upper body invincibility, which means like attacks would go through it if they try to hit me.
Okay. I thought that when you said she doesn't have a lot of combos or good moves, I thought there was going to be a but she has this. And then you were like, yep, that's
Not
it.
quite. Yeah, it's
that's
just,
it. She's a challenge.
She a little bit of a
Do
challenge.
you think that experienced fighting game players will take a liking to her, despite not having a
I believe
strong
so.
combo chain?
She doesn't have strong combos, but she does have decently good tools. Like
There it
this
is.
move right here is a really long range attack that's cancelable also, so I can combo off it from a far range. She has a standing low attack, so if they were blocking high, they'd get hit by that. See, he blocked low, but this time he'll block high.
Oh, cool.
So her tool's really good. Like I said, like this move, even though it's not super great, it negates fireballs.
Yeah. And she looks cool while she's doing it, which is something that even I, a fighting game newbie, can appreciate.
Hey, we earned a trophy.
I hope you can show that.
I really hope so too.
Well, let's note the timestamp on that one. Oh, and her sword has a heart in it. Oh, hope you can
Yeah.
show that too.
Well, there you go. Let's hope those aren't secret.
Okay, so who is next in our lineup roster that we want to show off?
Do we have any requests?
Any requests? I want to see. Let's see. Who do I want to see?
Sexy Butler?
Terry. Can we see Terry? Maybe Mai? I don't know. Isn't she famous?
Yeah, she's Mai's been around for a long time.
And then I mean the King of Dinosaurs, unless you don't feel confident.
How you're a giant dinosaur. How could you
How
not
could you
feel
not?
confident?
I meant, if he's
Uh,
not experienced with dinosaur kings. Hey, come on, Clark.
Clark. He's from Team Akari Warriors. Yeah. Team
Hey.
Akari Warriors. Yeah. I just wanted to point out that you'll be watching this, and although it's before the game is actually out, there is a demo available right now on the PlayStation Network store for free.
I thought the comment you were going to make was about the Team Akari Warriors. That's why I gave you a plug for it again. That's funny. So yes.
it has nothing to do with the fact that that dude's from Akari Warriors.
Okay, great. So, all right, give me the lowdown on Terry, because he has been in the fighting game scene for a long time.
It's pretty much a crowd staple. He's really strong. I put him like a brawler, really good at mid to close range. Very strong damage and really good normals in this game as well. This button right here pretty much stops any jumping advances. obviously that wasn't a jump, so you know.
Throw through the air.
I was hoping he'd jump. He didn't jump.
That's fine.
Made the wrong guess. That's the rock paper scissors of fighting games.
Okay. Clark's climax move is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
He does that and he catches you like on your shoulder. He points, runs across the screen, then runs across the screen in the other direction. Does it a third time.
So he's a real showman, is what you're saying.
He is. I am terrible with him. But for those who are good at, he's kind of a grappler, but he's kind of a weird grappler. He can do this like charge across the screen and tackle someone, and then you can do weird moves off of that. Again, I am not good with it, but I appreciated it for its
of course.
novelty of it.
You could still appreciate something even if you're not an expert,
absolutely.
for sure. I'm terrified by everything that's going on in the background of this stage, by the way. So truly and utterly.
Stage that was Love Heart stage, and that's what I was going to show.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Wait, Love Heart didn't have the Air Pirate stage?
No, there wasn't an Air Pirate stage. You're thinking of the Air Fleet for Ikari, right?
Oh, that's what it was. My bad. My bad.
I feel like Love Heart just fits in really well here, for sure. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I like the little mascot that's just hanging out and dancing.
Benimaru, just his hair. Can we talk about it?
I could, you know, just grow your hair out a little bit longer.
How much product? How much product does he need to put in that?
Too much.
Yeah.
Actually, he uses his static electricity powers.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Please tell me that's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
His hair is long and flat, and then he uses electricity to just keep
Spike
it up. Yep.
Well, there you go.
Are you just pulling my leg, or is that
No,
like
there's actually it's canon. No, there's actually
oh my gosh.
in older fighting games, you'll see a sprite of him with his hair down, and then in the beginning before he starts the match, he does this, and it just goes right up.
Yes. We're running low on time, so I want to make sure we talk about anything else. Do you want to show off Mai or something, or the King of Dinosaurs, and then we can...
I will show off... Which one would you like to see?
King
either.
of Dinosaurs.
Okay, I guess we're doing
He's like the crowd favorite because
Okay.
he's a dinosaur.
Well, he's not a real dinosaur.
I like to think that he is.
Okay.
Maybe he's just
Oh,
a
wait.
dinosaur trapped inside a person's body.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, he just did the static electricity thing. Like this is.
I wasn't even paying attention after all that. Oh, I missed it. Ugh. All right,
You know-
so to be clear, not a real dinosaur,
Not a real
not even a
dinosaur.
dinosaur man, but he is a man that's wearing a dinosaur hat.
Maybe he has a dinosaur in him, trying to
Okay.
get out, and he represents it with his cool little dinosaur costume.
All right, I appreciate that. There is some cool stuff going on in the background of this stage as well.
This is a really pretty stage.
That is. All right, Daryl, walk me through King of Dinosaurs.
So King of Dinosaurs is one of the grapplers in this game. He's got this command grab. If you let me land it.
Nice.
He also has this jumping grab.
Oh. Oh God. Wait, his mask actually like it can bite.
Yeah,
Isn't
sure.
it-
We can do this one too.
Oh. Oh.
If Benny would stop being a jerk.
Benny.
Come on, man.
Alright, I'll land it on the next guy, hopefully.
Okay. Hopefully, we'll see. No promises here, folks. Oh wow, and the tongue of the dinosaur is fully articulated too. It's very unsettling.
That roar is kind of weak, though. I was expecting a more Jurassic roar.
Kind of sounded like he just said "yo."
Maybe he did.
Oh, well, there we
So
go.
he has that bite attack. It usually just OTGs, so I'm going to try and land him in the ground.
Oh,
Oh no!
boom. Clark.
Oh,
No!
my King of Dinosaurs is really bad, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, that was, I think, the first time that you actually lost during this recording, so that's totally fair.
That's true. All right.
Yeah. You also
Way
still
better than
have
I would've
other
done.
characters.
I should have put my second, so I could have shown her off.
You could just lose.
I could.
Yeah, just get pummeled. Let Clark just pummel you.
Let me
Or
beat
just
Clark.
pummel Clark.
I'll beat Clark, and then I'll let Tongue pummel you.
No one likes you, Clark.
Is it burn knuckle or burning knuckle?
I think it's burn knuckle.
It should be Burning Knuckle, but well, we know how English is.
Yes.
I'll let him beat me up a little bit.
Good luck. Somebody's blowing up my phone, John.
That's me.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's Baby Picks.
Aw.
Baby Pick reaction live on the show. Wait, hold on. Stand by for Baby Picks.
Standing by. Oh my god, look at the little kitty.
All right, Baby Picks complete.
Yes.
Not related to King of Fighters 14.
No. Not whatsoever.
Now, the only reason Daryl lost that time was because he let himself lose. Now we get to see Mai.
Yes.
Well, she's
My-
gonna
my,
beat
my,
up Clark
my.
real quickly, and then we'll get to Mai versus Tongue.
Oh, why not just beat up Clark? Oh, well. Okay, that's why.
Yeah. So now we'll beat up on Tongue. Phrasing.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm feeling this music. Watch out. All right, Daryl, walk me through Mai. Also a classic character in the series.
Very classic. She was kind of weak in the last iteration. Some changes to some of her normals and the inclusion of how the system works. She's actually a really good character in this game now. Big change is that she has this little... those first 2 hits usually weren't cancelable into a special, but now she can, so she can
Oh,
confirm.
cool. Okay.
Her fans are really good, and this move right here is sometimes called the God, but...
Whoa! Oh my
very
gosh.
short.
Can you show off one of her supers?
Sure.
Potentially.
Gotta get him set up.
Oh, is it gonna land? Oh. Whoa. Nice! Perfect way to end.
Yes.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
I so appreciate you coming by to show off King of Fighters 14.
Thank you for having us and letting us show.
Absolutely. It is out on PS4 August 23rd. We are so close.
That's right. So close.
And
Demo's out now.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that, John.
Just in case you forgot from a couple minutes ago.
And that's the King of Dinosaurs. No, that's King of Fighters 14. Tune in next time on PlayStation Underground. Thanks, everybody.
PlayStation